This is our Successful Self-Dentistry Kit that we've created with all of our favorite things to bring your oral care up to a really excellent, strong level. And you've got two choices. One can either get it with the Yogi 2 serum or the healthy gum drops, which I have here and here. And I'm just going to take a moment to explain the healthy gum drops and Yogi 2 serum, because people often say, what's the difference between the two? And I say kind of everything and nothing, in the way that they actually create the same results but with different botanical formulas. They're both potent, they're both antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal, and they both help to strengthen and regenerate the gums and the tissue surrounding each teeth, the collagen and the little filaments that hold the teeth to the jawline. So that being said, either one is great and you only really need one of them. However, for variety, often people love getting both of them. So that's really up to you. And certainly to start, one is going to be great. And on a level of taste, the healthy gum drops is with sea buckthornberry, rose otto, cinnamon, clove, peppermint, thyme, linalool, oregano, and tea tree. So it's really like, in a way, along the lines of more of a classic sort of oral care taste. It's got that nice peppermint taste and it's really cool. The neem is a really interesting taste, and it's got really ancient Ayurvedic botanicals with it, like clove, cardamom, cinnamon, and that really helps to make the neem, which is one of the world's most bitter herbs. It's really great for microorganisms, and David Wolf really likes it because it does take care of the shells and the different excrement of the bacteria in your mouth. So they're both good for that, but that's one thing that neem's really great for. And the Yogi 2 serum also contains an ancient resin called mastic, and that has been used for centuries for tooth care. And it's like a sap from a tree, and it's like frankincense, if you're familiar with that, except it's a little more rare, and it's really great for oral care. And at some point, even in dentistry, they would even use it for fillings. So mastic's a really, really neat essence from a sap. So that's the Yogi 2 serum and the healthy gum drops. Those are in the kit. What we also have in the kit is the neem enamelizer, and sometimes this is, then people say, what's the difference between the Yogi 2 serum and the neem enamelizer? And this is really just for the brushing stage. It's got neem in it, which is great, but it's really just for the brushing of the teeth, and it helps the saliva be alkaline, and it prepares the saliva to do what it's actually supposed to do, which is regenerate the enamel of your teeth. Pretty much every second of the day, it's regenerating. If it's allowed, if it's allowed to be alkaline and be in the right environment, then your saliva is actually doing most of the work for you. It's sort of one of the unsung heroes of oral care. So that's the neem enamelizer, and it's different in the sense it's just for the brushing stage, whereas the two serums are for the brushing stage, they're for the flossing stage, they're for the gum stage, so you can actually anoint them to your gums. And when you put it along a piece of dental floss, and this is my favorite floss, it actually really does get more of the stuff in between your teeth. And you simply glide a drop of a serum along your floss, and then you go in between each teeth. A lot of people end up getting dental caries interdentally, which is in between each teeth. So you really do want to floss every day, and that's a good thing. And this is my favorite floss. It's in the kit as well. And then we also have my favorite kind of toothbrush, which is an ionic toothbrush, and this works with just light. It doesn't have a battery, and it ionizes your saliva, and negative ions are taking care of 40% of your plaque buildup anyway. So when you start using this brush, it's so simple, but you will start feeling your tongue, and your teeth and your saliva to be very smooth. And that's a really good feeling, because you know the plaque is gone at that point. And I've been using this for over 10 years, and this rod is over a decade old, and then you can simply get new replacement heads when you wish. The other thing that we have in the kit is this intraoral mirror. which has got a great LED light on it, and you can go in and you can see what is going on with your mouth. Because the first time I actually put the mirror in there and then I saw my back molars, I was like, wow, I just knew a lot more about my mouth. And when you start knowing more about your mouth and not avoiding what's going on with the gums and stuff, when you have that self-knowledge, you'll be able to deal with any issues that are coming up. So that's really good to check and see what is going on. It's also good if you have little children and you're trying to see how their teeth are developing and if there's any enamel lesions and brown spots that you really want to take care of and get rid of. So that's really handy. And then the other really, really neat thing is you get 2 of these. And these are like a syringe with a bent thing. It's not really like a needle, but it does allow the water to go through. So what you can do with these, and it comes with instructions right on the pack, is you can just get your salt water. I have salt water in here. Salt water is very antibacterial, so that's one of the great things, and it's also very regenerating to gums. And you put serum in there. You only need 1 drop. And then you just mix it up, and then you get your syringe in there. And you can pre-make this. That's what I do, and I have a mason jar in my bathroom filled with salt water, and so you don't have to make it up every time. And then you get it in the syringe. You could just use like a little shot glass or something, and you draw up the juice there. And then what you can do is you can use this like a portable water pick in a way, but the main thing is getting it underneath any receding gum lines or in between the teeth, and then you just put the solution in, and then you can create a rinse for it. And it's very powerful, and it gets right under the gum lines and it deeply cleans it, and you will find a lot of success with that, especially if you have any issues like receding gums or abscesses. So this is really handy, and it's totally portable, so you can go traveling with it. And if you follow those every day, you'll definitely bring your mouth up to your oral ecology to a whole new level.